Yeah, good evening, everybody. Sorry, getting my voice. Yes. Yeah, fine. Yeah. So in yesterday's first demonstration class, just I have given a brief idea what is Angular. Okay. So and what are the concepts? What type of concepts we can implement using this Angular? Just 10 minutes, I will brush up those concepts once again. So now here Angular, it is framework of TypeScript. What is Angular? Framework of TypeScript. Okay. So now it is a client-side script. It is a client-side script. Okay. So here client-side script means the script which is executing in browser. So client is using browser to access the web pages. In client system, the script is executing. That's why we're calling it as client-side script. So here yesterday I already told you to develop any website in coding phase, two types of scriptings we are using. One is client-side script, another one is server-side script. Okay, so examples for client-side scripting languages: JavaScript, okay, Angular, or Vue.js. All these technologies comes under client-side scripts, and server-side scripts: Node.js, PHP, JSP servlets, ASP. All these technologies comes under server-side scripts, and client-side scripts are executing in browser. Server-side scripts are executing in web server. Okay, so already I told you client-side scripts we are using to apply dynamic functionalities on the HTML controls and validation point of view. Next one, to execute some logics in browser and to work with the agile concepts. In this point of, we are taking the support of client-side scripts. So in old days, we used to work with JavaScript. After that, in this current situation, almost all companies working based on the next level of JavaScript technologies like Angular. So Angular is very powerful client-side script, and this Angular is the framework of TypeScript. Is it clear? So now here I will explain you one use case generally where we are using this client-side script. For that, one use case we will discuss. So if you take login concept, so here in future all you will get jobs in companies definitely have to work with login concept, registration, like the different concepts are there. So if you take this login concept, in this login concept, so what are the steps involved to work with this login concept? So first we need to design as login page. Next one, validate. So controls. Next one, send data to server. And next one, check username, password. Yes, username, password, valid or invalid. And next one, redirect to either welcome page or invalid user page. So these are the general steps involved in this login page. Not only login page, login form. If you take registration form or any other forms, so these are the common steps. First, we need to design the page. Okay, and next one we need to validate the controls and send data to server, and then check username and password valid or invalid. Okay, and next one here, redirect to the welcome page, or if username password not valid, we need to redirect to the invalid page. Now if you take these steps, so first step, if you take design the form, here we are taking the support of HTML, CSS, these technologies. And validation point of view, yes, we are taking the support of client-side script. So that is nothing but Angular. And from browser, we need to send the data to server. Here also we are taking the support of client-side script. Okay, so by using Angular with Ajax. Yes, And once the data is sending to server, there we have to check whether this username password available in database or not, valid or invalid. In this point of, we are getting the support of server side scripts like here. So JSP, okay, ASP, PHP, Node, like that. And here, once the server side script is returning the data, okay, so that valid or invalid that information, we need to navigate from login page to either welcome page or invalid user page based on the result. So here also we are using client side script, nothing but Angular. In this Angular, we are using a routing concept here. Means if you take a simple concept login as example, so now here in the second step as well as the third step and fifth step, we are using these client side scripts. Like that, in any web application, so client side script usage is very high. Okay, so that's why here, so it is very mandatory these days to the programmers at the time of development of web applications. In this client side scripts, now popular one is Angular. So it is compulsory to work with the client side functionalities, browser functionalities. Is it clear? Yes. So this is one best example, one use case we discussed. So that is nothing but login page. In this login page, so where we are using this client side script, the validation point of view. Next one, username password text box values we need to send to the server when user click on the button. So in old days we used to work with submit concept, but these days we are using Ajax concept. That Ajax also we are implementing by using Angular. And after that, the logics are executed in server and we are getting a success or failure, that information. Based on that, we need to navigate to welcome page or invalid user page. In this point of, again, we are taking the support of Angular. Like that, in many locations, we are using this Angular script. Okay. So like that, not only login concept, if you take registration or contact us or any other logical scripting point of view, compulsory client side script is required. That client side script we are developing by using Angular. Okay. And yesterday I told you one point. So Angularjs is the first version, right? Angularjs, that is basic version 1.x. If you take, we are calling it as Angularjs. Why? Because in this 1.x packages they developed by using, tell me which script? By using JavaScript. Okay, yeah, this is JavaScript based. So that's why Angularjs we are calling as framework of JavaScript. So it is released in 2010. So it group of team members in Google, they implemented this Angularjs. So now here in 2016, they released another version, that is 2.0. But in this 2.0, they used TypeScript to develop the packages. And simply, we are calling it as Angular. So Angular is nothing but Angularjs without JavaScript. Is it clear? It is just like Angularjs only without JavaScript, because they used TypeScript from this version 2.0. After this 2.0, later all implementations, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, up to we have 12 version. So all these versions of TypeScript based, and we are calling as Angular. Now here definitely one question will come, why they use a TypeScript from this version 2? Why not JavaScript? What are the benefits we have in this TypeScript compared with JavaScript? Are there any additional features we have? Any more benefits we have? Yes, obviously. That's why they use this TypeScript. Otherwise, they won't go for the TypeScript now. Yes. So now it is very important concept for us. We should know what are the benefits we have in this TypeScript. What is the reason behind this TypeScript usage in this Angular? Yes, those benefits we are going to discuss now. Okay. Now here just we are discussing about JavaScript versus TypeScript. Yes. So this is common interview question. Okay. So definitely they will ask you, so why this Google team used TypeScript from version 2 onwards? What are the benefits we have? Yes. Yeah. First point, if you take JavaScript, so JavaScript is loosely typed script, and TypeScript is type safe. Yes, yeah. So here, so JavaScript you take, JavaScript is loosely typed script and TypeScript is type safe. What is this loosely typed and type safe? Yes, in JavaScript at the time of variable declarations, okay, we can't provide any data types. So I think you people have some idea on these variables. If you don't have idea, no problem. I will discuss what is variable, everything. Here at variables we are using to store some data. Variables we are using to store some data. So when you are coming to the JavaScript here, so in JavaScript variables we don't use any data types, okay, like integer, string, boolean, etc. These data types are not supporting here. Means explicitly we can't provide data types in JavaScript at the time of variable declaration. Simply we are declaring variable by using so where or let keyword, any keyword we are using. So I will explain you later what is where, what is let, and what are the standards of ECMAScript, okay, ES6, okay, and ES5 and ES 2020. These all things we will discuss, no need to worry. Simply we are using where serial number is equal 100 line. So we don't provide any data types like integer, string, boolean, etc. So here the thing is it advantage or disadvantage? Yes, one side it is not advantage and disadvantage only, because here this variable can store any type of value. In next line I can use serial number is equal to Scott. I can use like that. Is it clear? So even though it will execute the logics if you place the string. For example, you are performing some calculations by using the serial number, by taking a value from outside. Okay, that value should be number. If it is string, then it should raise the error message. But in JavaScript point of view, we don't get error message in this point of view. You will get the invalid results, because JavaScript is accepting any type of data. If there is any chance to declare it as integer like that with data type, then if any invalid data is coming, like string data is coming into this variable, definitely display the error message. But in this JavaScript, what is happening, it will not check whether the input value is number or string like that. Okay, so blindly it is taking the data and it is performing the calculations. Finally we will get the invalid results. We don't get any error message, we will get the invalid results. These type of mismatch calculations chances are there because of this loosely typed script. Okay, but when you take this TypeScript is supporting different types of data types. So like number, string, boolean, undefined, null. I will explain all these data types. Like the different types of data types, that's why that particular value only it is accepting into the variable. If value is changing, then immediately display the error message, invalid value like that. So that's why there is no chance to get the wrong results in this TypeScript. Okay, so we are calling it as type safe. That's the first advantage we have in this TypeScript compared with JavaScript. Okay, next one here, JavaScript is object based but not object oriented. Okay, now if you take TypeScript is object oriented programming. So object based means what is that? Yes, we can create the objects in JavaScript. Okay, object is nothing but which contains collection of properties and methods. I will explain you how to create the objects, everything. But JavaScript is not supporting all object oriented programming concepts. Okay, that is one drawback in this JavaScript. In JavaScript we can use classes. We can also work with inheritance, even it is not supporting some other object oriented programming concepts like namespaces is not supporting here. Okay, and next one, abstraction concept is not supporting, like the different types of oops concepts it is missing. But when you are coming to the TypeScript is completely object oriented programming concept. That is one more advantage. Is it clear? Next one, JavaScript is interpreted script. Yeah, but TypeScript is compiler script. Yes, now JavaScript is interpreted script and TypeScript is compiler script. What is this interpreted and compiler? What is the main concept of this? See, for example, yeah, just I will zoom this 1 second. Yeah, I will use the zoom software. Yeah, now see, for example, you are implementing a program with number of lines code. So this is one line, like that you have many lines. Okay, yeah. Now, when you are taking the interpreted script line by line, it is executing. If any error is occurred, you stop the execution there. It will not go for the next line executions. Okay, means at that time we can see one error. Once you rectify that error, then again you have to restart the execution. Then it displays another error like. Yeah. So here, if you take JavaScript, JavaScript is interpreted script and TypeScript is compiler script. The benefit of compiler script is we can see the all errors at a time. One example I will show you for more clarity. Okay. Yeah. Now let me save this file. You are getting my voice? Yes or no? So tell me, because I'm little bit confused just now. Network is dropped and again it is reconnected. Are you getting my voice? Yes, Vijay K, Vinit. So yeah, you are in mute mode. Sorry. Yeah, I kept you in unmute mode.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you are getting my voice. Very.
I was getting it.
Yes, getting.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I'm
Yeah, we
getting.
can hear you now.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now here a simple script I'm implementing. See this one program I'm creating. So now just pro.r demo 2.html I have given. There script open tag and script closing tag. So I'm displaying alert hi message. Alert is used to display message box. And next one alert one more message got. And next one vr instead of where okay where x is equal to 100 alert x. So three outputs I'm displaying in this program: hi message got and x. Okay, x is 100. Now you can see this output. So this is demo2.html I've given. Yes, it displays hi message, Scott message also, and 100 is the output we are displaying the message box. Fine. Now what I'm doing here, just I removed this one. It is not valid. Now refresh. We're not getting any output here, and error is there. How can you see the errors in JavaScript? Right click and inspect. If you go to the console, you can see the errors. Now here it displays one message to you what that ALER is not defined like that. Yes, that message is coming here. ALRT is not defined. Okay, fine. This error it displays. Now here just here I am removing this one, and where I have given like this. Okay, total how many errors we have? 3 errors in this script. But if I refresh, okay, so it displays one syntax mistake like this. Okay, so it is not that much user friendly in errors point of view. And second point is, for example, if I refresh now, yes, displays error in line number 2, right? But we have one more error in this line number 3. Is it displaying that error here? No, only one error it displays right now. Yes, and here just I'm using ALERT. Okay, that is valid. Now if I refresh, yeah, display the message box, and then it displays ALET is not defined. You understand? Means at that time it displays single error message. That's all. So it is not displaying all errors because it is interpreted script. But if you take TypeScript, TypeScript is compiler script. It displays all errors at a time. That is very big benefit which we have in this concept here. Yes, so that is the main advantage of TypeScript. Okay, fine. Now here, let me close all these windows. Okay. Yeah. Now here, what are the points we discussed here? So JavaScript is object based but not object oriented, and TypeScript is object oriented. Next one, JavaScript is loosely typed script, and TypeScript is type safe, and JavaScript is interpreted script, and TypeScript is compiler script. Okay, next one here, JavaScript errors we can see at runtime. Okay, so runtime, and TypeScript errors we can see at compile time. Yes, so we need not run the application to see the errors at the time of writing the code only. So in compilation point of view, you will get the error messages, but JavaScript is not like that. So you need to run the program, then only you can see the error messages. Okay, so that's why for every rectification, you want to see whether it is valid or any error is there, you have to run the program. But in TypeScript point of view, it is not like that. Is it clear? Yes. Next one here, JavaScript not supports, yes, interfaces, and next one, abstract classes, and next one, namespaces, etc. So like that, these concepts are not supporting JavaScript, but TypeScript supports interfaces, namespaces, everything it is supporting. I will explain you what is namespace, how to work with this namespace, and what is abstract class. Those things we will discuss. So every concept it is supporting this TypeScript. Okay, next one, main advantage is, okay, programming point of view, TypeScript coding is very simple and cleaner coding because it supports OOPS concepts. Okay, and one format structure is available. Based on the structure we are implementing the programs. That's why here it is very simple and very cleaner coding. So how much simplicity is there? That comparison also I will show you with one program between JavaScript and TypeScript. Okay, so then you can really feel so much difference between JavaScript and TypeScript coding point of view. Okay, TypeScript is, okay, very simple and clean code, but JavaScript is very hard to code here. Okay, compare with TypeScript, JavaScript is very hard to code. So one concept I will show you example. Okay, after installation of TypeScript. So in TypeScript we are writing 2 lines. Same concept you want to write in JavaScript, you have to write around 20 lines code for that concept. I will show you that one also. Like that, these are more advantages in this TypeScript compared to JavaScript. Finally, TypeScript is nothing but superset of JavaScript. Superset of JavaScript. TypeScript is superset of JavaScript, means it is providing all the features of JavaScript. Along with these features, it is providing more additional features. So that's why we are calling it a superset of JavaScript. And here it belongs to Microsoft Corporation. So Angular belongs to Google Corporation and TypeScript belongs to Microsoft Corporation. These two big companies integrated technology is nothing but right now we are discussing, that is Angular. Is it clear? So in Angular, the packages they implemented by using TypeScript. That's why if you want to work with this Angular, compulsory we should know TypeScript concepts. So because of that reason only, initially I'm discussing the TypeScript concepts. Later we are starting the Angular. Is it clear? Fine. So these are the main differences between JavaScript and TypeScript. So what is TypeScript? To superset of JavaScript. It supports all features of JavaScript. Additionally, more features it is supporting, and it is compiler script. Next one here, coding is very simple. Object-oriented programming concept support we have, and data types support we have. Like that, many more features are available. So due to this reason only, from version 2 onwards, they used TypeScript and simply are calling it as Angular. Is it clear? Yeah, these are the main differences we have. Now I think you got some clarity in this point of view. So any questions you have in this concept, you can ask me. So later I will discuss another concept. First, you have any doubts? Okay, you can ask me now. Yeah, I kept you in unmute mode, all of you. Yeah, please. So these concepts you clear? Yes or no?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
We are clear.
Yeah. Clear now? You can ask me any doubts you have, you can ask me using the mic.
Hi sir, this is Prasad this side.
Yeah, Prasad, please tell me. Come on.
I have some
Yeah.
questions on the
Do we get
TypeScript.
any
So,
materials for this? I mean, running notes.
One
as
second,
you
please.
said, it is
Two people
object-oriented
are speaking continuously.
programming.
I think
Okay.
two people are speaking continuously.
So, the design.
So it's not clear. Your voice is breaking. Yeah, your voice is breaking. I think your network is a little bit poor. Okay, then you can send a message also if you are unable to speak with me. Okay. So Prasad,
Sir, am I
someone is
audible?
trying to. Yeah,
Prasad
you're
this
good.
side.
Tell me. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Do we get any material for this course? I mean, running
Yeah,
notes,
yeah.
whatever you.
Yeah. So running notes I will provide you. Okay. Every day I will upload into the server. Yes.
Okay.
So you will get that one. You can download. I will give the server URL address, and everyday programs also I am uploading into the server. Is it clear? So running notes every day I will upload into the server.
Okay. They will be shared in the mail. How we get that link?
So many people are speaking at once. I'm getting confusion. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm asking. How do we get the links for that?
Yeah, I will give you that link within one day when I'm starting the TypeScript concepts. So that day only I will provide you the link. So that link is common. Every day you can download with the same link only. Updated notes is available in that link.
Okay, sir. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Adiseshu.
Aditya, right?
Adiseshu. Yeah,
Aditya,
you can
tell
call
me.
me Adi.
Adi, tell
Yeah,
me.
sir, are you going to provide any real-time project after this course?
Yeah, a real-time project is there, Adi, but that is a separate cost.
Okay.
Okay.
How much it is?
So actually here, right now this course is also offer is going on. Actual original cost
Okay.
of Angular is 8,500. So due to this corona crisis now, that's why they reduced this
Okay.
one to provide
Okay.
some
What
offer
is
to
the
you.
duration of this course, sir? Actually, from
Yeah, I told
the
you yesterday. So
management point, yeah, from the management point of view, yeah, today is my first class. Actually, from the management point of view, they said like 45 days it is. So,
no 45 days. Okay, no 45 days, Adi. So it will take 2 months. Okay,
okay. Okay.
60 days.
So you're going to cover TypeScript and Angular too, right?
Yeah, Angular I will cover TypeScript and integration with server side, Node API calls, how to call database integration, and Angular material and third party packages like RAJS, NGX. Okay, these packages also we're discussing.
Okay.
And
After this course, if we want to take a real-time project, so how you will be charged, sir?
so that you can discuss with management.
Okay,
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
So first of all,
Thank you.
in technical point of view, we discuss some differences between JavaScript and TypeScript. You got clarity in this point of view. If you
Yes,
have
yes,
any
yes, yes.
questions, yeah, you can ask me.
Yes. We got all three.
Yeah, we are
Wonderful.
clear.
Now I am going for next concept. Just all of you concentrate on this because this is also very important in interview point of view. Just I kept you mute mode sometime. Again, I will release that mute mode. So now here, what are the differences between AngularJS and Angular? Okay, that is very important concept. So right now complete industry is going with Angular only. So AngularJS means that is old version. Okay, so 1.x which is released in 2010, but Angular, this is from 2016 onwards. Okay, Angular is playing in this industry. Okay, it is very good in this industry. Okay, now here what are the differences we have between these two? That differences also I will discuss later. You can ask me more questions. Okay, fine. In this point of view, already one or two differences you know. So here AngularJS, yeah, it is framework of, yes, JavaScript. That is already known point. Angular is framework of TypeScript. Yes, next one. So here 1.x we are calling as Angularjs. From second version onwards, from 2.x onwards, 2.0, 1.x means one contains sub versions like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 like that. Okay, so that's why we are using 1.x. From 2 onwards, version 2 onwards, we are calling as Angular. Yes. So next one here, Angularjs not supports so data types as well as oops, but Angular supports data types as well as oops, because this is TypeScript based, na? Yes, so that's what supports data types as well as oops here. Okay, and next one here, Angularjs is okay function based programming, function based, and Angular is class based programming. Yes, we can use classes. So in Angular we are working with functions. Okay, so logics we want to create, we are using functions here, and in Angular we are using classes. In Angularjs, functions we are using here. Okay, so everything we are writing in the form of functions in Angularjs. Classes are very comfortable and good for reusability. Okay, next one. So Angularjs, if we take, we can call it as modular programming, and Angular is component programming. Yes, in Angularjs modules we are creating. Actually, module is one function available. Inside this module, we can write the logics for our concepts. For example, login logics are there. So we have to take one module function. There we are writing the logics, like the registration logics. Any concept logics we are writing inside the module function. Okay, so Angular.module is one function available in this Angularjs. But when you are coming to the Angular, so Angular is completely component based. We are creating the components. What is component means? It is also collection of some logics and design script. I will show you what is component later. So these components we are creating with the help of classes, and modules we are creating with the help of functions. So this Angular, you can easily say it is 5 times more faster than Angularjs because of this component programming. Nowadays, industry is complete industry. Many technologies are working based on component only, component based program. So I will show you what is component and how to create the component. So here, because of this component programming, Angular performance is very, very fast. Is it clear? And next one here, Angularjs is good for data binding and single page applications, but not support for mobile browsers. Yeah, so the main drawback of Angularjs, it is not supporting the mobile browsers. That is the main drawback of this Angularjs. Okay, but Angular is built based on mobile browsers only. Okay, now here Angular built based on mobile browsers. So UC browser, okay, and like the different types of mobile browsers are available. Okay, so here Angularjs is not supporting these type of mobile browsers, but when you are coming to the Angular, so it is compatible with any type of mobile browser. Is it clear? Yes. Next one, Angularjs code is visible in browser source. Yeah, so generally client side scripts we can see if you right click on the browser and view page source, right? For example, here open any website like Facebook. Okay, a Facebook website is loaded now. So in this Facebook, just if you right click and select view page source, now here it displays the client side scripts in this view page source. Okay, which client side script they use it, that HTML, CSS, JavaScript like that. So that entire original code is visible in this view page source. Okay, even AngularJS code is also visible like this. Once you right click on the browser and select view page source. But if you take Angular, Angular code is not visible on view page source. Is it clear? That is one big advantage here. So Angular code is not visible. Okay, yes, got it. Yeah, next one here. So AngularJS, if you take here, AngularJS is good for data binding, and it is not that much supportive for mobile applications, mobile browsers. Okay, but Angular is supporting all mobile browsers. Next one, AngularJS functionalities are available in a file. What is that? Angular.js file. Yes, so we already used it in yesterday one program also I showed you, okay, by using this file. Actually that is AngularJS program. Okay, so when we are discussing about the difference between JavaScript program and AngularJS program, one example, simple example, I not explained, actually I showed you that program. So here AngularJS, all functionalities are available in single file. That's why loading time it is complex. Okay, but Angular functionalities are not available in the files like this. So those are available in the node packages. We need to import from the external repositories like npm repositories there and repositories there. I will explain to you how to import these packages, everything. So here just Angular functionalities are available in the form of node packages. Yeah, so I will discuss with you what is node repository and how to download the Angular packages from this node repository. Everything we will discuss here. Okay, next one here, Angular provides some advanced concepts like animations, and next one, dependency injection. Okay, dependency injection concept is there, and here impure pipes. Okay, like that, different types of advanced concepts are available. You don't understand what is impure pipe and what is animation DA right now. I will discuss all these concepts. So those are available in Angular only, but not in this Angular JS. Is it clear? So like that, these are the major differences here. In coding point of it is very simple. Angular coding is very simpler than Angular JS coding, and execution point of it is very, very faster. And Angular is component programming. We are creating the components for login concept one component, for registration concept one component, like that. For every concept we are creating the components. These components we are creating by using classes. That's why those are very user friendly. Moreover, reusability point of very good for us. And next one, AngularJS, if you take here, AngularJS supports data binding, these concepts, but I told you, mobile compatibility is less. But Angular, if you take here, complete any type of browser and any type of device it is supporting for us, like that, different advantages. So these are general points I told you. Once you are entering into the programming point of view, many differences are there. If you take for example single page application, so in the single page application concept, if you take AngularJS is not supporting that router guards concept there. Okay, and here in this Angular, router guards concept is there. Okay, like that, here AngularJS is not supporting role-based authentications, but here it supports role-based authentication. Like that, in functioning point of view, huge difference is there between this AngularJS and Angular. Is it clear? Yes. So many more features they added in this Angular compared with this AngularJS. That's what got much popularity. So these days, industry requiring Angular version 8, 9, 10. Okay. So everyone is asking 8, 9, 10 these versions. You have to work. If you are going as experienced person, definitely should have idea on these versions 8, 9, 10. So but here we are discussing from version beginning 2 onwards. We are discussing here up to 11. We are discussing the programming point of view, and here 12 is also released in last month. So in theoretical, I will discuss what are the enhancements available in this 12, because I am also not gone through the complete concepts of 12. because it is released in last month only, May month. So I have to study that one. But up to 11, so all concepts in programming point of view we are discussing. Okay, so these are the main advantages we have in this Angular compared with this Angularjs, right? Okay, fine. Now here, for example, if you join in company with Angular, what is your designation? You comes under UI designer or UI developer. Yes, you comes under UI developer. So here UI designing is there, and next one UI development is there, and next one here server side programmer, that role is there, and full stack. Yeah, like that. So now here, who is working with this framework like Angular? Everything comes under UI developer. And who is working with this HTML and CSS comes under UI designer. And who is working with the server side scripts like PHP or Node or JSP servlet, server side programmer. And full stack programmer means front end plus back end, means this UI development plus server side. Okay, like that. So if you are working with Angular, your job designation is UA developer. Okay, so now we have to start the concepts from TypeScript onwards. Okay, how to work with this TypeScript, what the concepts are available in this TypeScript, those things we have to discuss. Okay, I think you got some clarity now in this point of view. Now you have any questions, you can ask me now. Come on, I kept you in unmute mode. Yes, yeah. So I think all of you clear this concepts, right? Yeah. So we are ready to start the TypeScript concepts. Okay, how to install the TypeScript and how to work with the TypeScript. I will start. Okay, before that, any small doubts you have, you can ask me.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
Two questions. For learning the TypeScript, how much JavaScript is required?
So here, actually, for learning TypeScript, we don't discuss anything about JavaScript. Is it clear? Yes.
Okay.
This is entirely separate path. TypeScript is entirely separate path. That's why here, so directly we can learn this TypeScript. Yes. Next.
Sorry,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Please tell me your name first.
Yeah, I'm Rakesh. One more question from my side.
Rakesh, carry on.
Which one is better, whether React or Angular?
So this is a common question. Okay. So I have one doubt, Rajesh. Which one is better, Apollo Hospital or Yashoda Hospital?
Both are not good, sir.
In this, because of COVID, huh? Here both are very good. Yes.
No, not that. It is not. Both are good means okay.
So we can't say, Rakesh, because some companies taking the resource with Angular, some companies taking the resource with React. Okay, so job point of view, openings point of view talk, and programming point of view today here. Yes. So in Angular, two types of data bindings. We have one-way data binding and two-way data binding. In React, we don't have two data bindings, only one-way data binding is there. And in React, virtual DOM concept is there, that is very good, which is not available in Angular. Yes, in Angular, material design controls are available, those are not available in React.js. And if you come to the single page application, both Angular React support the single page application. And Angular is providing many directives. Okay, so React, there are no directives. We have to write the coding for that. And Angular is supporting many filters. In React, these filters are not there. And Angular is providing validation states. In React, these validation states are not available. Is it clear? And React is providing one concept here, that is React Native, to implement the hybrid mobile applications. But Angular also we can use to work with this hybrid mobile application. Angular Native is available. Like that here. Yes, Angular is providing more concepts compared with React.js. That's why I told you one in yesterday class also, a learning curve is high in this Angular compared with this React. Is it clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes. But here in this IT industry,
This are Kulwant.
Okay.
This are Kulwant Kumar. Kulwant Kumar. Just I want to know and Angular and Angular native. What is the difference between Angular and Angular native? Just want to
Yeah,
know.
actually, Kumar, Angular is for web application development. We are using this Angular as client-side programming in web application development. Okay, yes. But Angular native is for, okay, that is for mobile application development. Nothing but here, for example, Android is there. Okay, iOS is. Okay, these are mobile softwares. Now, Android, if you take, we can develop the apps for Android mobile. And here, iOS software, if you take, we can develop the apps for iPhones, like that. But if you take Angular native, okay, Angular native we are using to develop the cross mobile application. Just like, you know, phone gap. Have you ever hear about this phone gap?
Yes,
Phone
yes.
gap is, yeah. So what is phone gap? That is also cross mobile application software. Okay, so one application compatible with different mobiles. In the same way, we can use Angular native or React native also we can use. But coding is in Angular only. Native is providing some separate packages to handle the mobile components like camera control, okay, and other components of mobile. Is it clear?
If I will complete Angular, we can work in Angular native.
So for that, you need to get the explores in the native packages also, not only Angular.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, then you can work with this Angular native.
Hello.
Coding is
Hello. Hi,
Angular
sir.
coding only. Yeah, hi. Who is this?
Sir, Samra here. I just wanted to know one question from you that, sir, as my in current organization, I am working on Python with Django, front-end development, website hosting and all. So, sir, I just wanted to know that, sir, should I change my domain for after learning this, move to Node or Angular, or it is useful and beneficial in this Django and its Python concept as well?
Yeah, actually here Python Django you are using now. In this Django you are creating the API services, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the thing is we can't use Django for front-end development, means client-side development. That is for API services and to connect with the database and to fetch the data, like that we can perform these operations. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
yeah. So this Angular helps you to access these API services and to present the data, which is sending through Django API service, present the data in a sequential way in this browser, like that. These type of all operations you can do with Angular. Means if you learn this course, so then you will become a full stack programmer, because already have idea on this Python Django, right?
yes, sir. So can I integrate this Angular into Django concept or somewhat?
Yeah. I will show you that API services, how to call everything. I will show you.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more question. Sir, do we get any recorded videos from your
Recorded
end?
videos means if you miss any classes, then they will provide you the recorded videos. You should contact with management. They will provide to you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Next question.
Yes, Swamy Ramesh here.
Who is this? Who is
Just
this Ramesh, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So just wanted to know, like you mentioned that TypeScript is an JavaScript is an interpreter based and TypeScript is compiler based. How does it compile actually? Like, you know, there are multiple.
Actually, transpile is one concept, Ramesh. Transpile concept is there. So this transpile concept, what is doing here? So TypeScript compiler takes the errors and it compiles the code. And once the compilation is done, so this transpile concept is coming to the picture. Then what is happening? Finally, it is converting into JavaScript only. Is it clear? Yes. So here, as a programmer, you are writing the coding in TypeScript, but after compilation, what is happening? It generates the JavaScript code. Why? Because browsers can understand JavaScript only. Browsers cannot understand TypeScript. Okay. Yeah, that is the concept of compilation. I will show you how it is everything.
Okay.
Sir,
Thank you.
Poonamchand this side, I have one question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you said, Angular is like object-oriented programming. So does it supports all the object-oriented principles like
TypeScript is object-oriented.
TypeScript. Yeah. So does it support design patterns and those concepts? Is it?
Yeah. We are using MVVM concept here. Okay, controller-based concept. Just like you're asking about MVC like that, right?
Yeah, like in Java as a object-oriented programming, we have multiple design patterns to be implemented, right? Like singleton, MVC like
MVC like yes,
factory
I'm
design
telling
patterns.
about that only. We are working with these patterns only. Okay, controller based pattern we are using here.
So overall, how
Sorry,
many design
component based
patterns
pattern.
does it support?
Component based pattern. Yes, tell me.
In overall, how many design patterns does TypeScript supports?
So here it supports MVC pattern. Okay, MVVM view model pattern and component based pattern. These patterns it is supporting for us.
Okay.
Oh.
And also as it is, so can we achieve all that concept, right? Polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction.
Yes,
Then
yes. Everything I will explain to you. Inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, interfaces. Okay, and next one here. So object copy, object cloning. Okay, so all these concepts it supports for us.
okay.
Yes.
The last question is
to cover the all. Sorry to interrupt. Can you going to cover all the design patterns regarding
So I will
Angular?
explain you component based pattern which is going in this industries right now. Yes. So in this concept I will explain you how to work with this MVVM model view model.
One more question. This is
Because MVC next level only these patterns. Okay. So MVC next level, if you go for the next level of MVC, so MVVM we are using. Okay. So their component based MVVM we are discussing here. Yeah. Next.
Yeah. One more question. This is cool one. Just I want to know. I am a .NET developer. So how I will use in Angular in .NET development?
So in .NET, yeah. So she also asked the same query. Python developer was there. So here you are creating the server-side programming in ASP.NET. Yes.
Yes.
So in the server side you are creating API services, right? Yes.
You're right.
Those
right.
API services you want to present at that time. You are taking the support of ASP : text box. Okay. ASP : button. Yeah. You are working with ASP controls only, right?
You're right.
Yes. At the time of presenting the data in these controls, in this pointer we can take the support of Angular. Is it clear? And you want to perform any crowd operations or navigation point of redirection point of one page to another page. I think in .NET we are using response.redirect something we are using, right?
Right.
Yeah. So here that response.redirect is working based on submission concept, but here single page application is very excellent for us. So it is not working based on submission concept, but without submitting we are navigating to page to another page. Like there many concepts are there in this. We can use all these concepts with these .NET applications. Okay.
Okay.
I will show you how to integrate Angular with server-side programming. So I will explain with Node.js programming. In that area, you can cover with other technologies like ASP or PHP like that. If you have idea on the technologies, we can use the same technologies. Integration is similar. Okay.
Okay, similar. One more
Next.
question, just.
Yeah, you can carry on.
Yeah, one more question I want to know.
First of all, today, which concept I discussed? All of you clear with this concept?
Yes.
Yeah, you got some clarity. Fine. No
Right.
Yeah, come on.
Just I want to know Bootstrap. How I will implement Bootstrap in Angular.
Actually, Bootstrap, Angular is functional point of view, not designing point of view. First of all, is it clear? Bootstrap is for designing point of view to work with the responsive applications. Yes.
Yes. CS framework. Bootstrap is CS framework.
CSS framework. So CSS framework. So if you take Bootstrap or SAS, syntactical awesome style sheet, that is preprocessor or CSS or Swissy CSS, all these we can integrate with Angular application. I will explain you how to use this Bootstrap as well as SAS. SAS is the preprocessor of CSS, syntactical awesome style sheet. Actually, at the time of creating Angular project, it will ask you. At the time of creating only, it will ask you. So here, for example, see this. One folder I'm going to open here, class folder. Okay, there just open the command prompt. Okay.
So sir, in Angular, when we create component, we saw two SCSS and CSS. Two type of files are there. So what does that SCSS mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So remaining people, please keep in mute mode. So you want to use CSS style sheet, okay, or SUSI CSS or syntactical CSS or less CSS is there, like that, which one you want. Okay, so now you can use that up and down arrows. Okay, in this point of view, I will explain with CSS and SAS also. I will explain.
This thing will ask doing the installation of Angular.
Yeah, in this course on, see, I will explain you how to integrate these things. Okay. Yeah, how to integrate CSS and Bootstrap and SAS also, how to work with the SAS. These concepts I will discuss with you.
Okay.
Sir, I have just question that what is the major difference between this CSS, SCSS, SAS and less?
So it is not the time to discuss in 5 minutes like that. Okay. So for example, CSS, if you take, it is providing properties, style properties, right? Yes. But here, if you take SAS or SUSI CSS, okay, what is the benefit of this? So these are pre-processors of CSS. We can work with the variables. Okay, variables we can create in this syntactical awesome CSS, and mixins are there. Yes, BEM methodologies, block element module, like the different methodologies we can use, like that. Here it is advanced of this CSS only. Okay. So for usable one common variable, I want to use one color, red color, in different locations. Yes, so you can declare in one variable, and that variable can call from different pages. So in future you want to change red from green. Okay, that variable, if you update, that is enough. In all locations it is updating. Is it clear? So like that, these type of advanced concepts and mixins are their functionalities. We can use the functionalities, everything in this SAS and SUSI CSS. Okay, yeah. Next.
So just want to check about the course content. So how will we get the content of this like notes and the videos if we want?
So I will upload everyday content into the server. You can download from there. Okay.
So will we get all the videos if we want? I mean, all the course
you
videos?
Want which day you miss it, that video only will get that one, not every video. If you miss any class, that video definitely will get. Okay. So if you miss any class, you can get the video of that class, or if you want to attend in any other batch, you can attend that one also. Okay.
Okay.
So like that, here I will discuss with you on SUSI CSS, SCSS, and syntactical awesome CSS. This one also I will discuss along with CSS, how to integrate. And I don't discuss about this linear CSS, okay, because I don't know linear CSS. That's why. The industry is not moving with linear CSS. Everyone is using syntactical awesome CSS. I will discuss integration of that. Next.
So Saturday class unda?
Tomorrow we have class. Okay, I will explain you the concepts, like how to install the TypeScript, okay, and how to work with this TypeScript. These concepts I'll discuss with you. Sunday you don't have class. Okay. I think all of you clear with this concept. Slowly we'll start the programming.
Sir, you told that you will take JavaScript on weekends also.
Yeah. I will just explain the JavaScript concepts also. So those persons who are attending for this batch, you can attend JavaScript also weekend. So Saturday we will discuss the convenient time for you. In that convenient time only I will take the classes, because we have some other parallel classes also. I don't interrupt those classes. Okay. So according to your convenient time only, I will take the session, Sunday session. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Because some people are attending other faculty classes here, so that's why I don't disturb those timings. Okay. Upon that, any free timings we have, we will discuss Saturday, and we will arrange the class for Sunday. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Fine. In tomorrow's session, we'll discuss how to work with TypeScript. Hope you understand the concept. Fine. Okay. So see you next class.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Adi from this side.
Tell me.
Yeah, from tomorrow also, are we need to attend from the same link, or will you going to provide any?
Yeah, so tomorrow also same link. Monday onwards link will change. Paid link will
Okay.
come.
So, sir, so classes will be on webinar only, or will be moved to the Zoom meeting?
So not yet confirmed here. Maybe webinar, I think. Okay, or that
Because
depends.
I think,
Yeah, which one is comfort to you?
Zoom is very much comfortable, sir. Because actually from Durga Soft only we are already attending classes from Zoom itself. So Zoom is much comfortable for us.
What's the difference between webinar and Zoom?
So it is like view part, and actually the communication is like one-way communication. It feels. I mean.
So I think you can unmute whoever wants to speak. Is it
Yeah, I
right?
mean it is not. Yeah, that is we can do, but while sir is telling us some concept, and if we unmute in between, so it is even a disturbance for sir. Right?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
where if we
Go to
have
meeting is comfort to you. Go to meeting.
go to meeting, I am not aware about it. Go to meeting.
Yeah, that is also good. Okay, I will discuss with management about that.
But
So we will change this.
actually, because as we are, I'm attending some other classes from Durga Soft itself. So
Yeah.
we have like a communicative. If we have in between doubts while sir teaching, so we used to ask in the chat through chat box. So at that time itself, the doubts got cleared for us.
So
So
here
that's
also chat box is available now.
I think.
But
So I am
here,
sending
what the other
message
person
to
is typing is not visible, sir. Here. What the other person is typing is not visible. There we
The chat box
can.
is not comfortable here.
Okay.
The chat box is
Okay,
very
then
comfortable to communicate.
okay,
The
fine.
way
Then
it
I
is
will discuss.
I mean, the way it is in the Zoom, it is not like over here. So
Okay,
even we don't need to speak out, like unmuting and speaking out. Even we just typing in the chat box, you can understand our doubts and questions in
Yes.
between.
okay.
There is no need of
Then I will just.
unmuting.
Yeah, without
I
unmuting and
understand.
disturbing
I
questions will
understand
not
this one.
happen in that.
Here also no need to unmute. You can send the message. Okay, but the thing is, if it is more better Zoom, then I will discuss with management and I will
I mean,
just
Zoom
get the
Zoom will
approval
be
for
very
that.
very effective and will be much better.
Comfortable.
Sure,
Comfortable
sure.
it will be.
I
Yes.
will discuss with management. Okay.
Hello.
Fine.
Hello.
So please remaining people keep in mute mode. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Tell me who is this?
Myself Ravindra.
So who is this?
Ravindra, sir.
Ravin, right?
Ravindra.
Ravindra, tell me. Ravindra
Yes.
Jadhav. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me, Ravindra.
I don't much idea in JavaScript, but I know HTML,
Yeah.
CSS.
Actually, Ravindra here,
Yes.
TypeScript is important for us. Don't think
Which knowledge
about
that
JavaScript.
which knowledge required to attend this course?
So TypeScript is mandatory for us. I will explain the TypeScript concepts. Okay. Yeah.
So in this course, you discuss this concept.
I will discuss TypeScript first. Then only I will start
And,
the Angular concept.
JavaScript is required.
Right now, JavaScript is not required, Ravindra. Okay.
Yes.
TypeScript is required. I will explain the TypeScript concepts. And the JavaScript also I will provide you as option for you. That's all. Okay. But here TypeScript is very important because it is TypeScript based. Okay.
I know basic, sir. I know basic, but not much idea in JavaScript.
No problem. Okay.
Oh,
No
thank you.
problem. Yeah. Fine. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So,
Who is this?
Hello,
Sir, Vardhan here. Sir, actually, I want to ask, sir, I joined a little bit late. Sir, actually, I am getting a problem in point like, sir, what is modular programming and component programming? The difference I'm not able to heard. So
Nothing is there. Okay, so here modules are nothing but collection of logics only. Okay, while work with AngularJS, okay, it is AngularJS is providing one function, Angular.module function. That function we are using to create the logics. Okay, so we are calling it as modular programming. So it means it is completely function based programming, and component programming means we are using class based programming. So classes are reusable point of very comfort for us, and
Yeah.
classes are very friendly. That is the difference only. Angular is component based and AngularJS is modular based. That is the concept.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So fine.
Hello, sir.
In next.
Chirag this side. Sir, I have one query. Suppose that if someone completed that particular course, then how much experience someone can put in the her resume to after completing this course?
Yeah, Chirag, okay, by attending these classes, I can give you the confirmation, definitely can go with minimum 3 years experience, but it depends upon your practice. And moreover, Chirag, we are covering that the JavaScript also I will explain to you, and I will cover around 200 to 300 interview questions. Okay. And high-end concepts like HTTP interceptors and token refreshing. Next one, token parsing, and the next one here, sanitization, DOM sanitization is there. Like the different types of advanced concepts only we are discussing here. Is it clear? So that's why definitely you can put 3 years experience, but okay. So what is the term and condition here? You have to practice like that. You understand?
Okay,
Yes.
sir. Okay. Yes,
To
sir.
practice,
Thank
definitely minimum 3 years they can put, no doubt in that point of view.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Fine. So you can leave now.
Are you
Okay,
uploading
thank you.
excuse me, sir, are you uploading the yesterday's and today's content onto the server and sharing the link?
Today's concept I will upload tomorrow, because tomorrow you will get the email IDs, everything from management will get the email IDs. I will upload and I will give you the URL address tomorrow. Is it clear?
Okay.
Don't
Fine,
expect
fine.
anything for today. Today and yesterday's concepts I will upload tomorrow. Okay.
No problem,
Yes.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You can leave now. Bye.